You those numbers. Apple reporting 328, Kelly, on 75.9 billion. The street was looking for 323 on 76.5 billion. Apple pointing out the real currency challenges in the quarter, saying currency had a $5 billion impact on the top line. Gross margin clocking in at 40.1%. Clearly turning to the products here. iPhone shipments 74.8 million. Analysts had modeled more like 75.5 million. iPads 16.1 million versus an expectation, Kelly, of 17.9. Other products revenue, that includes the watch, that was $4.4 billion. And finally, the Mac at 5.3 million units. Apple also breaking out services here, so music and pay. Services, a $31 billion business now, Kelly, and growing 24% in Q1. Apple also mentioning who's using all those services. Apple releasing some new data there. More than 1 billion active Apple devices now. Turning to guidance, Kelly, Q2 revenue guide of 50 to 53 billion. The street was looking more for like 55.6 billion. Let me quickly tell you about the conversation I just had with CEO Tim Cook, walked me through this quarter as well as the outlook. On the iPhone, Cook telling me, listen, that March quarter Q2 is going to be the toughest compare we have all year, but he made the point that in his opinion this iPhone franchise is still a healthy franchise, a solid franchise. The rate of Android switchers, for example, he told me was the highest they have ever seen. 60% of the install base is still on older models, so those 4s and 5s. Of course, that implies a lot of potential upgrade headroom. Another big question for investors, China. Greater China revenue up 14% year over year, but up nearly 50% sequentially. Tim Cook telling me, listen, there is some softness in the short term. He acknowledged some volatility there, but he said they remain very confident there in China, and they are investing accordingly. Overall, Kelly, Tim Cook summarizing the quarter this way: a lot of great things happening, he said, in a turbulent environment.